Okay. All right, there you are. Yep, $1,500.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure.
$1,500. And I guess Phil needs to join Discord.
Oh, by the way, I'm in the Discord.
Oh, I see. Hey, never mind. I confused you with someone else.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, I confused you with this other guy that just started the other day. That game saying was bringing what's his name? Let's see. I can tell. Um, Nether. Can't even tell. This doesn't even let me click on it. Nether sum. It's different.
What I like so far, like my character in this story has basically been lying the entire time, because like he went in, got money for doing nothing, suddenly went to another job.
Well, yeah, you got money
He
up
just
front because they're hiring you to hoping that you won't say no, and also at the same time potentially um, potentially hoping that you will go no matter how dangerous it is.
yeah, like my character is greedy. As soon as you show the money, he's like, fuck.
Right. Yeah, it's a
And
lot of money.
also, like, so far, I haven't told anyone my real, like, my character's real name, really. I told them that my name's Jack. Or in there.
Star Killers, are these all friends? I guess they are. Game thing. Alright. So game thing is already there, and whose character is this? Another son. So he made another character. Alright. So as soon as Game Sense joined the chat, we're gonna start. I don't know what happened. Apparently, the other two guys are friends of him. Are you also friends of Game Sing?
Not really, I don't know them.
Okay, so you came individually.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. So Game Sing, are the other two guys are friend of yours then?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I got it now. Okay, I thought only the new guy was friend of yours. Uh, but okay, but it's all good. Um,
Mm-hmm.
all right, so neither of them are coming then.
Um, Killer is not coming, and I don't think Netherselm knows it's time to go right now. So I don't think either of them will come.
Okay. All right, it's all good. All right. Okay, we're gonna start then. All right. So you guys were at the inn, and and over there at the inn, it was morning. I remember you guys went to have some breakfast, and you guys ordered your breakfast and all that. And what do you guys?
Question.
I'm sorry. What?
Do I heal up my hit points from last time?
You can roll a 1d3.
Wait. Two.
Okay. So
Die.
so now that you guys are done eating over there, I'm assuming you guys will be done eating. Since and you try the food that waitress told you that it was so good, and you guys ate it, and you guys went through the whole trauma with the train and all that, and I think the consensus last time was that you guys were gonna go to the police before the police tries to track you down. So
What if the police were compromised?
what?
It's like this town have brainwashed people apparently.
I'm sorry, say that again. I can barely hear you.
Uh, I just said like, what if the police are brainwashed though?
Okay, so all right, so you're gonna go talk to the police then, or you're not gonna talk to the police?
I'm not sure. Why not? Let's talk to them.
Well, that is something that you guys might want to discuss.
I think we discussed it last time. We said we so we'll do it.
I mean, as long as they don't seem brainwashed, I think we're fine.
Yeah. I guess we go to the police station then, right? After paying for the meal.
Okay, so all right, so what are the bases that? Okay, for what reason you want to go to talk to the police, and for what reason you don't want to talk to the police? I guess.
Because I could say the train was a train was sabotaged basically, and like it crashed. The train we were taken to the city or this town, and there were some new people who did it.
Yeah, but you don't think that they're gonna track you down to whatever happened? I mean, you guys left all your luggage over there. There's bullet wounds that are still there in the train. All of a sudden, you guys are missing, so that means that you're not dead.
That is a good point.
Um, I don't know. Once they find out that you're not dead, they start probably checking passenger list and checking, who does it belong, whatever bullets they've been shot, and you make it wanted at that point. You may become wanted.
Hence, keep this private. Maybe wait. Can we like send an anonymous tip?
You want to send an anonymous tip?
Yeah, like about the train things.
Well, how are you going to send an anonymous tip? Okay, or well, you're an outsider, for one, because nobody knows you.
That's true.
So what are you going to say exactly? Because you're going to, I mean, you're still going to have to go, even if you're going to give an anonymous tip. And they're probably going to still ask you questions.
Yeah, because like this town is like really small, so it would be obvious that we're not from here as well.
We just moved here.
Yeah. I mean, still really suspicious, I feel like. Maybe we keep this under wraps until we finish our brainwashed thing problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so then okay, so just so I understand, so then you're not gonna go talk to the police.
No, at least not right now.
Okay, all right. So then, what do you guys want to do?
I, for one, want to find more information about the bracelet I found. Perhaps is there like a library or something?
Yeah, I'm sure the town has a library.
Yeah, I would like to go there. Maybe search the occult section. Maybe.
Okay.
See any references to this? Because this is a weird looking bracelet, you know? Right. Or perhaps after, if I don't find anything, I'll go to a jeweler if there is.
Okay. All right. So you guys then leave the diner and head on to the library. You enter the library, and the library is not that big. It's actually quite old. It's probably one of the first things that was built when the town was built. And the librarian, she's sitting behind a counter, and she says, "Oh, gentlemen, how are you doing?
Morning, miss.
What can I help you with?"
A section about the occult.
Well, we have a science fiction section.
Nothing too large. No. Okay, science fiction.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah, she points out to you where it is. She says, "Yeah, it's over there. If and she says, I'm sure you'll find whatever you're looking for there. If we have it.
All right.
We have a little bit of everything."
Okay.
All right.
For
So you walk in there. You see one guy sleeping in a chair, another lady and her child are writing some stuff down, looking at a book. You don't really know what they're doing, but it seems like she seems to be teaching the kid something. And you finally get to the area, the science fiction area. So go ahead and roll library use.
library is okay. Wait, hold on.
Alright, nothing. Phil, you can also roll if you want.
Where the why is it my skills not showing? Hold on. Let me open my character again.
Are you on edit? Do you have the edit button clicked?
No. Oh, no, but for some reason it's not. Oh, here. Sorry, I didn't click on the skills section. Yeah. That does that. Ah, no, not good.
Alright. Alright, nothing. Let me do the roll for the other new guy that we had last time. Which should have been Edward Williams, I'm sure. Oh no, Edward Williams is you. So it'll be Jack Green. Library use. Nope.
Killing.
Nothing. You guys don't find any kind of information about the amulet.
Well, after I get to searching and we find nothing, I'll just maybe. Is there a jeweler in town?
Is there a what, sorry?
Like a jeweler? A
A
jeweler?
jeweler?
Yeah.
No,
Someone-
we don't have a jeweler in town.
Yeah.
No. This is a small town.
Mm,
Too
no.
small for that, though. You will need a much bigger city, she says.
Nah. Think, you know?
And then she says, well, is there anything else I can help you with?
Hold on. I pull out the. Would you know anything about this?
Yes, I sure can.
So you know you know about this omelet?
No, is this, wait, she looks at it. Is this the old Kraken from the Pirates of the Caribbean stories?
Maybe. I don't think so. It could be though.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be one of the, one of those children's stories of Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, one of the pirates, he used to call this big octopus, this gigantic octopus, and eat the ships.
Sounds like an interesting story. I'll look at.
She says, I'm sorry, I'm not of much more help, but unfortunately I'm not necessarily familiar with science fiction.
No problem. Thank you. Miss.
Yep, you're welcome.
Well, after that, I guess I'll leave the library. I don't know where to go now. So, what do you get? What do you think, Echo?
Guess we could leave the library if we didn't find anything.
And where else we should go?
I don't know.
What locations are there in this town, by the way?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Like what locations in this town?
What location specifically are you looking for? The name of the town?
Like, no. Like what are interesting spots in this town that we could?
Oh, well, you had the police station, you have the library, you had that inn that you were staying. I believe the guy from the inn also told you that there was some sort of mechanic shop which could potentially maybe sell you a car or, sell you a car, or if you have a car, maybe he can repair it. But that's about it, really. Oh, well, and the diner too.
That's not a lot.
Well, it's a very small town, though.
Yeah.
Well, what's like usually I guess the place that gets like the most crowd in this town?
Well, you will need if you want more information, you probably will need to use a much bigger town. Although, go ahead and roll spot hidden.
All right.
See if I can find those sheets. Do I still have them? No. Okay, so we said it was Edward Echo. So Jack Green. Spot hidden. Alright, so Edward, Phil, your character sees on the back of the necklace that there is a little opening, like about an inch big, that that you can actually open. It's got a little latch that you can possibly move with your nail.
I'll try to open it.
All right, and when you open it, you see that there's a piece of paper inside. You pull it out, and it reveals a map.
Ah.
Yes.
A map of what though?
This map is of an island. You see that on the map, there's an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, right next to California. You see the very last part of California when it comes to the west, and about San Diego, and a couple miles down the water, you see there's an island that you don't really know about, but there's an island there in the map, and it's called Riley.
So this island is like next to New York, California, you said.
Yes.
So like the map is marked, like the island is marked on this map.
Well, on the map, the island has a name, and that's the name, and then on the map also you see the name California, and you see San Diego right next to the city.
Is there like anything else on the map too?
No, just that.
Okay, so that's the location. Then this will be important. I'll pocket the map. No.
Okay.
Select the ammo to keep it. So, what was the map? What's the island's name again?
Riley. I can write it down for you.
Yeah. It's good.
I think it's with an I or with a Y, either or.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is pretty far away from us, though, right?
Sure is. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Almost as if somebody could have been taking that train and going that direction.
Perhaps if we get a car then, or like actually the car we left behind, by the way, yesterday. After
Yeah, you run out of gas. It's about,
Yeah.
I don't know, probably 25 miles away from where you're at.
Gonna say we didn't like pushing that into the mechanics and like getting a repair easier and cheaper.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, You can do that, or you can talk to the mechanic and see if the mechanic is willing to help you out.
You know, we could go to the mechanic.
Yeah. All right. So you go to the mechanic, and the mechanic is out there working. He sees you coming. He says, "Hey, good morning. You know, during all these times that I've been in this town working," he says, "I haven't had many times where people come to see me without bringing a vehicle with them."
Yeah. Well, about that, we had a vehicle, but kinda, I think, ran out of gas. Like 20, 25 miles away from the town.
Okay. And what happened?
By the way, did it did it like run out of gas, or did it out of character, or did it like break down?
Yeah, as far as you know, it ran out of gas.
I was thinking maybe did something to pull it. Yeah.
He says, well, yeah, I'm sure we can do something about it. I mean, if it's just gas, maybe we can get on my car and we can go over there and we can put some gas in the car, and then hopefully after that you can always drive the vehicle, bring it over here to town, and we can fill it up or look it up and see if there's anything else going on.
Yeah, hopefully, that sounds good. Hopefully, it's just gas. That's the plan.
All right, yeah, let's go do that. He says, okay, I'll take you there, no problem. Obviously, there's going to be a fee. It's going to be, I don't know, let's say $5.
All right, no problem.
All right.
That should be fine.
All right, so you guys get in the car and you head over there. When you head over there, you see that a bunch of police cars are driving the opposite way, meaning that they're driving back to the town. There's at least 4 police cars. You see the police cars are completely, obviously they have police officers in them, but there's nobody else in the cars, meaning that they have not detained anybody nor brought anybody to town. You get to the car. The mechanic says, "Okay, oh wow, you guys have a nice vehicle. This is a nice car. I didn't think you guys had a car like this, but yeah, let me put some gas in it." He gets his little canteen that he's got, and
Out of character and for reference, what car is this? No, we got.
we can go ahead and say that is a Ford. I don't know, model. Let me see. Wait, hold on. 20s. Let's see what you guys had. You had a. Let me see what it's called. A 4T. Yeah. A 4T. A 4T bucket. That's what it is. And he says, "Wow, this is a nice vehicle." So he just adds the gas to it. He starts it, and the car starts. And he's like, "Well, it did start. You fellas should follow me back to the shop so we can take a look at it, just in case something's going on."
All right, sounds good.
All right. So he gets in the car. He starts driving, and You guys start driving behind him, and you get to the shop. So finally, you arrive at the shop. He's already waiting for you there, and as you arrive, you see that he's talking to the police. Police are talking to him, and I guess you parked the car then. So when you get out of the car, the mechanic says, "Hey fellas, I'm sorry, I didn't get your names. What are your names?"
Jack, and this is. Introduce yourself.
And there's like a Normans.
Oh well, and who's the other fella? And the other fella says, "My name is Jack Green." And says, "Oh well, very nice to meet you. Yeah, here this is Sheriff McCoy, and he was just talking to me, asking me if I seen anything out of the ordinary, because apparently something happened with a train a couple miles down the road. Apparently they found some injured passengers, and they also found some people killed by bullet wounds. And most of the passengers are dead. However, you three, based on what he's saying, were on that train." And the policeman says, "Yeah, I'm Sheriff McCoy, and I'd just like to ask you a few questions, mainly because we tracked the tickets, and we know that you guys were passengers, so we want to know what happened, how you are involved in all this. So you guys will have to come with me to the station."
Very well.
And then the mechanic says, "If you guys want, I can look at the truck while you guys are there.
Sounds good.
Make sure it's nice and ready by the time you guys get out, if you make it out."
All right. Sounds good for me.
All right. So, all right. The policeman walks with you guys. You guys walk about a quarter of a block. That's the police station right there. And he says, "Okay, so gentlemen, do you guys wanna tell me exactly how are you here alive, and they are there dead?"
So I'll basically tell the story and skip a bit of where he did kill those guys. Just like say that we skipped.
So you tell him what happened at the train?
Yeah, like that we were apparently like we were like some hooded people sabotaged the train.
Okay.
We tell him, but make it not sound like we killed a bunch of people.
Okay. He says, "Okay, but we didn't find any hooded people. We found 3 men shot dead, which one of them apparently was shot from the gun that one of the passengers had. But then we found 2 naked men that were shot dead by a .45 semi-automatic gun that we just haven't been able to identify because it doesn't seem to be on the train. Do you have a gun?"
I don't know the character. Did we we didn't take off their clothes, did we?
Oh, remember we did to try and sneak to the car.
Oh, Yeah, but we didn't follow through that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at least the hood should be there.
It's fine. We didn't follow through with it after we already stripped them.
Yeah.
So is this
Oh.
so do you guys have a gun or do I need to run
I
do I need to run an
Slice.
investigation and keep you here until we find out if you guys have a gun or not?
By the way, our outer character, our guns are licensed, right?
Yes.
Or like, was there no need for a license? Yeah, all right.
Yep.
Yeah, we do have a gun.
Okay. Oh, you do have a gun. Okay. Okay. And can I see that those guns?
Hold on. I don't think I have it on me right now.
Oh, where would the guns be?
Back at the end.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I can always send one of my men to go fetch them for you, if you want. That'll be okay. It's perfectly fine. I mean, I'm sure we're not gonna find anything else in there, right? Other than the guns. Are we?
You happen to know anything about like the hooded people that attacked the train?
Well, he says, as I mentioned previously, I haven't seen any hooded people in there. I only saw two semi-naked men shot dead. Three semi-naked men shot dead. That maybe they were wearing hoodies at one point. I don't know, but they were not wearing any kind of robes or hoods or anything when I got there. And
Remember before running off,
I have the rest of the
two hooded men,
three.
a lady, or three. Yeah, three.
Yeah, three. And then I have, he says, and then I have also the rest of the passengers plus all the staff from the train dead.
No survivors.
No, there's no survivors. Only apparently you guys.
I guess we're lucky.
Yeah.
Seems so.
You're kind of what we like to call a catch-22. He says, mainly because there's no witnesses.
Wait, hold on.
What a coincidence.
Question, out of character. When I saw the people last time outside, did they have like any cars or anything? Anything with wheels?
No, you didn't see any cars.
No. Oh, okay. So there were like just 21 hooded people who just.
There were just the
walking.
hooded people out there. Yep.
So did they like just knock it off themselves? Like nothing?
No, they used that shambler to knock it that they mentioned. Yeah.
Did you find what knocked off the train?
He's like, well, that is another question that I have. How did you guys manage to knock out a train?
That's the thing. I was drinking at the bar at the time, and just the train started, you know, it flipped somehow. There was some strange growling noise outside.
So let's see. Well, I normally would believe something like that. But you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to believe 150% of what you tell me, provided that you can, that we can check your guns and make sure that you guys didn't kill anybody. And we don't want to accuse you of murder if you didn't murder anybody.
Question: How much would a bribe cost?
How much will what cost?
Bribe.
I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
How much money would I need to bribe the
Bribe. Well, you're going to be gambling. To bribe, you're going to have to roll some sort of persuade or fast talk. And if you fail, bribing is a federal crime, so chances are that they may
True.
arrest you. So it's not, I don't think it's a matter of how much.
Mm-hmm.
It's a matter more of if you're willing to go with it.
I mean, like if they find our weapons, like we're surely not the only people with a revolver or something like that, right?
No, but as far as you know, you're the only people that actually killed two men, are alive, and yet left.
I didn't kill anyone. I was hiding behind a table.
Right, but you're with the potential murder.
Yeah.
So therefore, you're an accessory to the
No.
murder.
What are the rules on this? Was fucking self-defense, bro.
Right, and it will be self-defense if anybody else could say, hey, yeah, it was self-defense, and B, that your story pans out, meaning that all those people that you just mentioned that were there happen to be there. Granted, they may not be able to prove that it wasn't self-defense, but they can prove that you killed two men.
I do have high persuasion. I could take it. Right.
You can certainly use it.
Mm-hmm. I'll try that if it comes to it.
Maybe you can use it without necessarily bribe them.
Alright, yeah. You know, I guess now we just wait for them to bring the gun.
Yeah, you gotta roll persuade. Well, whoever of you is gonna do it.
I can do that.
I persuade is only 10.
Mine is 81.
Oh yeah, you should do it.
Isn't there like a help action in this game?
I'm sorry, is there what?
Like, is there a help action in all of this world?
Not really.
Not really. That's right.
There you go. All right, so you persuade him. You go like, well, you know what? I did shoot him, but it wasn't self-defense. They were attacking. 3 men entered and they attacked this lady. Then she started gun blazing out towards them, and eventually they cornered her out and killed her. And they were about to kill us after they flipped the train, and and we started defending ourselves to try to escape. So ultimately, we shot them and we escaped and run for it with this car that they are fixing right now. And the policeman says, okay, all right, I can understand that. Very well. So where's the bad guys?
That's the good question. Like, besides the 3 in the train, there were like 21 outside, from what I remember. Don't know what happened to them.
I see.
Magic.
I see.
True.
He says. Well, that is a real inconvenience. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'm not necessarily going to arrest you right now because I just don't have enough information. I'm definitely going to keep this investigation open. However, I will need you guys to stay here put in town. Because we may have to bring you in for questioning if we find out anything else. And of course, if you find anything else out, you're more than welcome to come tell us, and we'll act upon it.
Oh.
All right.
Well, actually, before we go,
Yeah.
do you know anything about an island? I was telling the name of that was on the map, but I wouldn't show the map.
And he says, I have no idea what you're talking about. Have you ever seen a map? He says, normally that's just water. Where did you get this map from?
Oh, add it with me in a while.
Oh, okay. Well, I am only curious, he says, because this doesn't look like any map I've seen. I mean, have you ever seen that place over there? You do look like somebody that went to school, he says.
Ah, yeah, I did. Well, I guess I did, but I haven't been there personally. I mean, like,
No, I have not. For all I know, that island is not there. As far as I know, he says.
Perhaps there's something wrong with the map. Outdated.
Maybe outdated. I mean, I don't think anybody else can tell you that. I mean, this is a map. Obviously, somebody drew it. Somebody knew that California was California because it says it on the map.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says, and then there's this place called San Diego, which happens to be in California too. So obviously, whoever drew this map, drew it not too long ago. Maybe, 50 years ago? 50 to 100 years, tops. So he says, as far as I know, 100 years ago, there was no island there.
Unless one magically rose up.
I think somebody's messing with you.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Says, okay, fellas. Yeah, we're gonna have this deputy go with you to the inn, and we're gonna take a look at those guns, and then after that, I'm gonna request you to please stay put there at the inn so we can, in case we need you for anything. All right. So he gets up. The sheriff talks to another guy and says, "Hey, John, please go with them to wherever they're staying, and I need you to check the guns. I need you to write down whatever models they have, brands, and bring it back to me. I need to know exactly. Make sure those guns match the description of the ammo that was shot on the train." And John says, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So the police officer, John, he comes and says, "Okay, gentlemen, are you ready?"
Says ready too.
So what?
I think we are.
All right, very well. Okay, so he walks with you to the inn, and by now it's probably around, let's say, 1 p.m. that day. And he says, "Okay, well, let me see those guns."
Oh, I show them there. I keep my guns, I guess.
Okay, and you see him take note of the guns that you have, and he's about to walk out, and he says, "Okay, well, thank you, gentlemen. Just keep in mind, please don't do anything silly. Don't leave town, because you're going to become wanted. if you leave town, and don't do anything silly, because you're already enough trouble as it is. He leaves. So what do you guys want to do now?
I guess check back on the car.
So after the entire train situation, I realized it's kind of good to have a gun. So could I go to the store and buy one?
Yeah, you can go buy a gun. Alright,
Right.
so one of you then goes to check on the car, and the other one goes to the store, to the gun store? The gun shop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so you arrive with the mechanic, and the mechanic says, "Oh, well, for a minute I thought I wasn't going to see you again. But, man, I'm kind of disappointed. I was ready to sell this car. Alright, so here it is. I looked it up. It's just fine. It looks like he's got a couple bumps. Did you flip this car?"
Wait, okay, did we?
So what?
Did we flip the car out of character?
Well, the car, the car was inside of the train, and the train went sideways, so.
Well, there was a situation, so I guess yes. And
Oh, wow. Okay, well, you're very lucky. The car looks in pretty nice shape for considering. But no, it's running just fine. Are you guys staying in town, or are you guys looking to go far?
I think we'll be staying in town for a bit.
Oh, okay. Well, the car is available. You don't owe me nothing because, we didn't have to do anything to the car. So you're welcome to take it. Just let me know if you need anything. And he says bye and walks out. Walks back inside of the shop.
Okay,
So,
How much?
say what?
How much do guns cost?
How much what costs?
How about a shotgun?
Okay. So you go to the gun store. You enter the gun store, the gun shop, and the owner sees you coming. He's like, "Oh, well. If you are the very outsiders the sheriff was just talking about, gentlemen, what are you looking for?" And I know it's not guns because obviously the sheriff just told me that, you're almost in a little bit of trouble with the law. So what are you looking for?
I'm looking for a gun.
Oh, you're looking for a gun. Well. This is, man, this is tough. You put me in a very harsh position. Because, I am a very law-abiding citizen, and what it sounds like you're asking me to break the law to sell you a gun. Is that what you're asking me to do?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. I see. Okay.
Can I grab a gun off of the wall and threaten to shoot him?
You can. However, I'm not sure you want to do that. But you can. Yeah.
Well, you never miss the gun dealer.
You can certainly do that. However, well, actually, I'm not going to tell you the outcome of this. You should do it if you want to do it.
You know what?
Nope.
Yeah, now that I think about it, he kind of owns a gun store. Maybe I shouldn't.
He sure does.
Him.
Across the street from the police station.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then I do not attend him.
Okay. All right. And he says, okay, well, gentlemen, if you want guns, and I had just been instructed not to sell you guns, in order for me to sell you guns, we're going to have to make it worth my time. So, and I'm totally okay with that. So we're going to have to, I'm going to have to charge you a little bit more, but as long as you are okay with paying, it shouldn't be such a big deal. He says, so, all right, very well. So what is it that you're looking for?
Just a standard shotgun.
Just a shotgun. Okay. All right, no problem. He grabs a shotgun. He puts it over there on top of the counter. He says, okay. Anything else?
Ammo?
Oh, ammo too. Sure. Okay. So he says, here's a box of buckshot.
Alright, and how much will that cost?
Alright, well, normally this shotgun sells for, let's see, let's go with $6. But just for you, and considering all the trouble you're in and all the trouble you're getting me into for selling it to you, we're going to go ahead and say that the shotgun costs today $20.
Alright, $20?
$20.
Alright, I hand him the cash and I take the shotgun.
Alright, well, thank you, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure doing business. Alright, so you got the shotgun. What do you do now?
No.
Well, the car is like in the mechanic. I guess I'll like find a park next to the.
No, you got the car.
To park it.
The car is no longer at the mechanic. You
Okay.
got it. Did you hear me?
Like, did I park it somewhere then?
Well, yeah, you parked it over there outside of the gun shop.
Alright. For that, we do need to investigate more about this hooded, this brainwash thing. Although the folks we talked to here do seem to be at least normal.
So what do you want to do with the car? I mean, is there anything specific you're looking to do with it, or?
Not really. I just wanted to like park it somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys, you can always leave and maybe park it at the entrance of the inn.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll do that.
So you go outside and go ahead and roll stealth. Well, actually, hold on.
Stealth.
Roll first. First roll spot hidden.
Alright, give me a second.
All right.
Like I only have like 3 to 4 good skills. Everything else is like 5. So.
All right. Spot hidden. So Edward, you spot. Go ahead and roll a 1d5. Two police officers outside of the police station across the street. And you just bought a brand new gun.
Ah, yes we did.
You did. I did not. I did not know you would.
And obviously, you know that the gun, because it is a shotgun, you might not be able to hide it. So it's kind of big.
So she said, I mean, is there like any place for storage in the car?
There may be some storage in the car. Yes, you can always put it in the trunk of the car.
Yeah.
However,
So,
since you saw that there's
yeah.
2 police officers out there, you're going to have to roll stealth in order to go to the car and them not see you.
Oh, actually, I didn't go inside the gun shop. Well, I didn't specify I will go there, so.
Sorry, said that again?
Well, I didn't really say I would go inside the gun shop.
So you didn't go inside the gun shop?
No, not me.
Okay. Alright.
Just my stupid butt.
Seriously.
Okay. So, I mean, it doesn't matter to me, really. Okay. So...
I'll tell Echo to try hide his shotgun that he bought.
I think I will probably try and hide it.
Alright, so go ahead and roll stealth. Alright. Alright, so you failed. And unfortunately, I don't think it's worth it to buy that roll because it'll cost you literally 62 luck to buy that roll. So, I don't even know that you have 62 luck to be able to sell.
I have exactly 62 luck.
Yeah, no, you cannot do that. So, obviously, you bring the gun to the car and the policeman sees you. Now go ahead and roll your luck. There you go. The policemen, they don't seem to say anything about it at that time. They seem to leave you alone for the moment with the gun. You get in the car. Obviously, both of you get in the car. And I guess you go to park the car at the inn.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys want to do now?
I think actually, hold on. Did we get the name of the woman who I took the bracelet from, or the amulet from after she died?
The name of the woman who what?
Like, do we? That's my character, though. Like, Catherine, I guess. Like that one.
The name of the woman.
Like, from the train.
Oh, okay. No, you didn't get the name of the woman.
Alright.
No, the sheriff
Do
didn't
I know
mention
how-
that.
Would I know her? How does she look like? I guess.
Yes, you would have seen her. She had short, dark hair. She had a dark complexion, but not to where she would have looked like black or even Spanish. She was more like half and half between white and Native American.
I'll actually, I guess I'll try to. I'll ask like around, and like if anyone knew her, like I'll tell them her description.
Well, who are you gonna tell that?
Anyone really, I guess.
But you're
Perhaps,
at the end. You mean
Yeah, I
you
guess
mean
can
your
talk to
peers
them
over
and
there?
tell her. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can tell them whatever you want.
Ask the guy like if he's ever saw this one that I started.
All right. So right about now will be, I don't know, probably around 3 o'clock on that day. Um, is there anything else you guys want to do?
No.
Um,
No.
So,
Well, yeah. Besides, like,
well, yeah,
asking
you guys went to the
questions
inn to
about her.
drop the car. I don't know what you guys are gonna do with that gun that you have in the trunk of the car, but what else? Is there anything else you guys want to do, or
I'll be just asking her all questions about her.
to who?
Like, anyone right now? I guess for now, since we're at the end, I'll ask like what's it called? The
The
guy we
the,
talked to
the
yesterday.
owner?
Yeah, the innkeeper. Yeah.
All right. So the guy says, "Oh well, gentlemen, I heard you guys got in a little bit of trouble over there. I did hear about the incident that happened over there at the with the train. You know, I gotta say I'm sort of surprised. I don't think I've seen ever a train flip. I don't know how you guys
Yeah.
managed to accomplish that, but that's a feat. Um,
I know. And I've never been in a train that flipped until now.
but I do have to say, you guys are lucky. You don't seem to be hurt or anything. It's very unheard of. Um,
I was heard of it.
no, you were. Hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
inconvenient.
thankfully.
You know, that sounds inconvenient. But what can I do for you, fellas?
Well, I'm actually searching for a friend. I'll tell him the description.
Oh, you're searching for a
Uh,
friend. Okay, yeah. What
yeah.
friend will that be?
I'll tell him the description of the woman.
Hmm.
Perhaps he might know her.
I don't think I've ever seen that woman before. I don't think she's from this town. Was she? Where do you know her from?
Oh, a friend from school.
Well, right. No, I get it. But if she's a friend from school, I mean, where is she from? Is she from here? Is she from your town? Is she from a different town?
Oh, I didn't doubt that, but she said she was gonna come to this town.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think I've ever seen her before in this town. Maybe she was heading somewhere else. Maybe she was not very truthful.
No, fortunate. Oh, thank you then.
Oh, you're welcome. He says. Is there anything else I can help you with, guys?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. Well, he sits down and he starts reading a book again and just hanging out. And you fellas, what's next? What are you guys doing next? Are you guys
No, I don't know.
going to your rooms? Do you guys want to go somewhere else?
could we just like go around asking townspeople if they know any weird possessions or strange things happening?
Um, sure, sure. All right. So you guys get out, and the nearest place that you see is where the mechanic shop, which happens to be in the next corner, or the diner that happens to be across the street from it. Which place do you want to go to? I mean, if you want to go to people's houses and whatnot, that's going to be a little bit further away.
Yes, we can go. Probably work better.
All right. Are you taking the car?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So you guys get in the car and you start going to the nearest house that you can see, which is about, I don't know, about half a mile away from where you're staying. You guys get there, and it's a very humble house. It's nothing to brag about. And you knock on the door, and someone says, "Who is it?" I said, "Who is it?"
Is the mailman?
But it's not Friday today. He comes out and says, well, "You guys don't look like the mailman. What do you want? Is the tax man
I
sending
was
you?
just wondering.
Because I already paid him."
No, sir. We were just wondering if you knew anything unusual happening recently.
Unusual. Well, I heard that there was a train that actually fell inside.
Well,
Fine.
yeah, we're good about that.
That's pretty unusual if you ask me. It's all over the radio, apparently. But other than that, no. I've not heard of anything else. Have you guys heard of anything unusual happening?
No, sir. That's why we came to you.
Oh, well, no, not really, no. I mean, I honestly don't know. I'm about half a mile away from the city, through this dirt road, so there's really not much going on back here.
Okay then.
I mean, the only next eventful thing will be whatever happens with Funny Jimmy that lives about 3 doors down, about a mile down the road, and he's just funny just because he's just funny. He's a couple quarters short of a buck. Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir. Sorry
Yep.
for wasting your time.
You're welcome.
Before I leave, I just wanted to say, the tax collector's collecting triple next time.
Triple? Well, tell that guy. You tell that guy. You look like you were working from the tax man. I knew it because all the fancies you're wearing. And but you tell that guy that I just paid him, and that I will pay him again next year, whenever I got money. And if I got money, I mean, he ain't gonna take my house. I got my guns over here. I will shoot him the next time I see him if he comes before tax season.
He is not. I also wanted me to say he's now collecting 5 times that much coming next week, and he's bringing the SWAT team.
The
Sir,
who are they bringing?
Don't worry about it.
He's as loose as Funny Jimmy, sir. Don't worry about him.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be ready in case he comes. Told that guy not to come back.
See my character like barely holding his lasher. All right, go on this.
All
I
right,
think
so you
we
guys.
should go to this funny Jimmy character.
All right, so you guys get out.
He's still funny.
You guys get out. Go to the car, and then head down about a mile down towards a house that looks like it's over a swamp.
Is this or is this Jimmy?
Yeah, and this house you see that there's a woman hanging some clothes, and there's a guy that is trying to chop some wood, but he's using a saw to chop the wood. He turns around to you, and he looks like this. And let me see if I get a picture of the woman.
That's tragic. Is he also naked there?
I don't know. I'm trying to see.
Oh, no.
She looks like. Let's see. Man, how hard is it to find a picture of a woman these days? Okay, she will look kind of like this. This will do. Without the glasses, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy he's having a stick that he's using, acting as if he has a rifle. And he's just shooting mud through another hand, like through one of his hands, acting like he's shooting. And like bam, bam, bam. And this is what Jimmy looks like. And so the lady looks at just like, hey, Pa, look, we got company. They came again for the taxes. And the guy,
All right, don't say you're the tax one again. I think these people will actually think we are.
the tax, the gentleman just goes to you like, hey, we have special circumstances here. We paid last year a tax, and you can talk to the sheriff and the mayor, and they will tell you that. Although,
Well, we're actually not here for the taxes.
And pay up 5 years
Bro.
behind your payments.
5 years, no, the city pays our taxes.
No, you gotta start paying your taxes again.
You do, man.
Well, we paid it last year. But I tell you
Oh,
what.
that sucks. Pay it again.
Okay, well, I don't have money, but I have my kid.
I will accept that as payment.
He's like he's
Uh,
quite useful. I'm sure he can help you. He's quite a hard worker. He's like, come here, Jimmy. And Jimmy kind of like, what's up, pup? So this gentleman, they need your help. They're having some tough work that they need you to help with.
but in seriousness, don't want Echo. He's just like Jimmy too.
Like, oh.
He thinks he's a taxman, but he's not.
And Jimmy
Yes, I
says,
am.
oh, what's the job?
We're here to ask you folks a bit. You seen anything strange going in town lately? Heard anything strange?
He says, okay, well, the dad says, well, what is it that you need, Dan? Do you want some pie? My wife made pie. She made some great mud pie.
We're just here to ask questions.
What I could go for some.
Hey, honey, go get the good man some mud pie.
I was returning. I wouldn't trust her pie.
And she's like, oh, okay, I'll go get it. And she brings the pie. She brings
These people.
the pie with a bunch of rocks that they're flat and they look like they use them as plates. And he's like, okay, well here's
enjoy your pie, Echo.
here's the best pie you're ever gonna drink. You're ever gonna eat. And she cuts some slices and puts it there. And this is my pie. It's special.
I'll have to refuse as my stomach's already full.
Can I ask what are the ingredients?
Well, yeah, you may. But first, I grab lots of sugar and some milk. Then I use some of the secretions that little Jimmy here does during the year, and then very important
What?
in order, yeah, and then very important that in order to flavor, to give the pie some flavor, I use some dog stew. That's very important because it just flavorizes it. And then the best part. Then I just grab the mud, mix it with the sugar, mix it with the stew, mix it with some of his puke and whatnot, and then pile it here, because it comes out a little dry at the end, so he tends to pee on it. And we leave it marinating for, I don't know, 2-3 days. And then it's ready. And it tastes like lemons.
Well, I'm sure Echo, you'd love to taste all of that.
Real quick, Fist. Phil, can I talk to you alone for a second?
Sure.
You want to talk to me alone? But I'm a woman.
Not you, Phil.
Oh. It's like, okay.
Phil, yeah.
Well, we'll be. I'm gonna go tend to my clothes again, and if you guys need us, just let us know. And Jimmy just goes running and starts chasing a squirrel. And the pa grabs the saw and turns it upside down, and starts trying to cut some wood.
Phil, listen, I know you're questioning why I'm trying to eat this mud pie. I'm just trying to be nice. Because if I pretend to be like a tax collector, I could either gain some money out of it or a kid. Either way, I'm gonna make some money.
Well, you sure you want that kid though? Child support seems.
I'm gonna sell him. Probably sell him to the gun shop.
Slavery is pretty frowned upon though.
Yes, slavery is, but child labor isn't.
I heard the Chinese do that a lot.
Well, the Chinese right about now will be building your railroads.
True.
I'm not gonna sell it to them while they're building.
Like we already have trouble with the police. What you're gonna do? Don't involve me. Don't know you.
I turn back to the family. Well, first, I ask Phil, should I eat this? Because, I mean, they're still alive, and they've eaten it.
And
you do you. I am not hungry.
So the wife says, "You gonna eat that? Hope you're not wasting such good pie."
One second.
You'll never find pie like this anywhere.
gotta run.
Don't be a fool.
After looking it up, so throw up isn't too toxic. It's just slightly toxic, and urine isn't too bad. It will just make you more thirsty. So I guess it isn't too bad. It isn't too poisonous. Poisonous if I do eat the pie. Can I just pretend to eat the pie and move on with my day?
And she says, well, you can try, but you're gonna have to roll. I wouldn't say stealth. Let me see what you can roll for that.
Sleight of hand.
No. Hold on. I want to say something like, yeah, sleight of hand. That's fine.
Oh no. Oh, looks like I'm eating the pie. So what happens when I eat the pie?
So you try to eat it, and you kind of move your hand back, and you throw the pie away behind you, so nobody would see it. And the lady says, was yummy, huh? How'd you like it? You want some more to go?
I say, no thank you, I'm full, but as the tax collector, I need to steal your kid.
Well, you want to take the kid?
Yes, sir, I'm sorry, this is just how it goes.
Like, okay, well, I don't know. I mean, he's just our special sweet little boy.
Oh, don't worry, I'll return him. I just need to borrow him for like a week.
For a week?
Fine,
No.
one day.
He's only 13. You cannot go for a week.
Okay, can I please borrow him for one day?
For one day. I don't know. Let me ask the brothers and sisters. You okay with me asking the brothers and sisters? And if they say it's okay, I'll let you take them.
Alright.
All right. She
We're
says.
not bringing the kid to my car, but we're to the car.
And she goes inside the house. And you see her open the door, which the door is just a bunch of wood, not very well put together. And when she closes the door, it kind of hits back against the wall, and you hear that clanking noise that wood makes, because it doesn't even close shut.
While she is asking the siblings, I whisper to Phil, because the Chinese people are currently building the railroad tracks, and they might need a few extra workers, and they're getting paid, so they have some money. The day that I'm gonna have him, I'm just gonna go sell him and never return to this house.
I'm gonna clean my hands from you. Police comes, it's on you. The kid's not coming to my car.
If the police comes, I'll tell them it was my idea, and you tried to stop me.
I'll testify against you. Thank you.
Wait, we won't put him in the car. I'll probably just put him on a leash and have him run outside of the car.
On a leash.
Get out. No, that sounds even more horrible.
So the lady comes out, and she said, the brothers and sisters want to talk to you.
Alright.
And you see that a bunch of people start coming out, and they're all wearing black robes. Why is my mouse not working? Okay, black robes, and you see a. Let's see how many people you see coming out.
Oh,
See about 19 people starting to come out of that house.
like, do their robes look familiar?
Right. What do they want to talk to me about?
Well, apparently, my family says you got something of theirs. It's like, give us back what you have. We know you have it. It's time for the old ones to come back.
Sorry, what? The old ones? I asked the children what is happening right now, and
by the way,
I asked them to
Rex,
clarify.
are these the same the hooded people from the turn?
Yep, they look exactly the same like the hooded people from
Wait,
the
we were
train.
fighting children?
Well, no, they don't look like children.
Oh, okay.
Do we still have organs? Oh, actually, I get in the car. Echo gets in. We're getting out of Dodge for this one.
Wait, before that happens, I dropkick one of the children, and I take Jimmy with us.
Stop what you're. You know what? Take him as witness. Fine. Good idea. We try to escape with the car.
So,
Currently, Jimmy.
so he says, one of the guys says, all right, if they're not going to give it to us, we might as well take it. He said, Norman, you go get it for us. And normally, Norman is the father of the kid. Like, oh, okay, I go get it. And he grabs a piece of the wood that he was chopping, and he starts running towards you.
I get in the car.
All right,
Pull out my shotgun.
you get in the car. You're gonna shut.
I think Echo is with me in the car.
You're gonna shut the old invalid guy, invalid guy, in the
If he comes too close.
from the
If
car.
it becomes a matter of self-defense, then I might.
Well, you can always drive away.
Yeah, we were driving
We'll
away.
do that
That's
first.
what I was doing.
Okay. All right. So
I
you
think
start
he just said
taking
like he's
off,
driving.
and you see
Yeah.
in the
I'll
you,
drive us to the police station.
you start
No,
taking
no,
off.
no, no, no.
No?
No, we can't go to the police station with a child. We have to go to the Chinese people first.
Well, you don't have the child.
We have to tell the police about the hooded people. We found where they are.
What do we
This
do
child
with the
could
kid?
perhaps he could be a witness. Say we saved him.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah, we'll go to the police station. Also, hide your shotgun.
Oh yeah, I put it under the seat or something.
Back in the trunk.
I put it back in the trunk.
All right.
All right. So
we'll
where are you
go to
guys
the
gonna go
police
then?
station.
To the police station?
Police station.
Yes.
Okay.
It's right there.
You park outside of the police station, and you get out of the car. You walk into the police station, and the sheriff, who just happens to be standing there, he sees that some of your clothes are dirty with mud, and he says, "Did you go to Jimmy's house?"
Yes.
Why what do you and Jimmy have in common?
We were told that he has some weird things going on, so we went to see what was happening. And then while we were there, the black robed people attacked us. So we grabbed this poor kid to save him, and we took him here to be protected.
The same people who attacked the train. How many were there, by the way? I'm making the first whistle.
19.
19. There were 19 of them.
And he says, okay, so what you're saying is that the hooded people are living inside of little Jimmy's house.
I think so. She,
I don't know.
the
they
mother
just
called
attacked us.
the mother called them the brothers and sisters, some shit. Called them brothers and sisters.
But as far as I know, they live
Hey,
they
aren't you
live,
language
they
is
live
on a little
alone.
Jimmy?
Okay, well we're gonna have to check this.
And
Definitely.
they were also talking about some old one. I think they're cultists.
He looks at you and he's like, what is a cultist?
Some.
That is a very good question.
Well, I mean, isn't cultist a normal term in the 1920s?
It's like, I never heard of such thing as a cultist. He says, look, they are special, no doubt. But from there to call them cultists, I mean, yeah, they might be a
Maybe
little
not
slow.
The other 19.
I mean, he says, yeah, I mean, yeah, they're a little slow. I'll give you that. But they never
Perhaps they're being
started
taken
any
advantage
trouble
of.
over here in town.
Perhaps they're getting taken advantage of.
But I will definitely go look.
The same 19 people.
But I will definitely go look and try to find out what's going on out there. In the meantime, I mean, I'm sure that you guys didn't start anything over there, and that I'm gonna find out that you guys been causing trouble or killed anybody or shot anybody over there, right?
No, we didn't.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay, well then there's nothing for you to worry about. I will go over there, I will check, make sure that everything's fine. In the meantime, maybe you guys should just refrain from bothering the good old folks from this town and just stay in the inn until, the police and I finish with this investigation, which is what we're here to do.
Right, officer, just as a quick question. Hypothetically, if someone were to drop kick some random person in a black robe in self-defense, then would it be fine?
In self-defense,
Hypothetically.
how do you drop kick somebody in self-defense?
They ran up to me.
Did you kick somebody in
And
self-defense?
then, no, I'm just wondering, in case it happens, in case someone runs up to me with a knife, and I drop kick them.
I tell you what, he says. You can go to your inn, and then if on the way to your inn, or if from the inn to the diner, or to the library, or back to the inn, somebody tries to attack you, you can drop kick them, he says. But if you drop kick anybody else, anywhere else, and nobody else can say that you did it in self-defense, I'm going to arrest you.
Fine, Phil Swift. Hypothetically, if I did that, it would have been a self-defense, right?
That depends to be seen. It remains to be seen.
Just as a question, like, hypothetically, right? Just in theory, maybe we were just crossing over Jimmy's house. Maybe we were just crossing over Jimmy's house, trying to go from the library to the cafeteria, and then, hypothetically, I may have drop kicked someone. then would it be okay? If it was on Jimmy's property, but I was going to the cafeteria.
He says, "Look, why can't you just stay out of trouble? Who's the police here?"
I am,
He
I did.
says, "Who's the police here? You or me?"
You.
And then he says, "And who is here potentially being held for questioning due to the murder of people on a train that happened to be flipped on the side?"
Self-defense.
That's what you said. I have no way to prove it. And neither do you. But yet you're talking to me about possibly drop kicking somebody. So, tell you what, go to your place, hang out there, stop looking for trouble, let me finish my investigation, and I'm sure that if you're innocent, you will be free to go.
You know,
Okay,
sir, that's a fine idea.
Saying, hypothetically, I never got into trouble. The trouble came to me. Saying.
He says, "Okay,
If
well,
this were to
I
happen."
think this conversation is over. You're more than welcome to go to your room at your inn and just hang out over there."
Alright, can I take little Jimmy with me? Just as a place for protection for him?
He's like, "Excuse me? You took the kid?"
Worry about it. No, we were protecting him from the hooded people.
What do you mean you're protecting him? He's got his parents there.
Made the deal with the
I'm
parents.
gonna go in the car while he's talking.
I'm just keeping him temporarily for a day.
He's
then
got
I'm
his
gonna put him back.
He's got his parents there. He's got parents. You're not the parents. Leave the kid alone.
I made a deal with the parents. They said I could keep him for one day and then give him back to them.
It's like, look, I got an empty cell that is aching for you to be thrown into it.
Oh, thank you, sir. I would not like that.
Okay, then go away and leave the kid alone.
Sir.
He just walks away.
Walk
I'm
into
waiting
the
for
car,
him in the car while he was doing that conversation.
I take the kid with me in the car though.
And the cop says, no, wait. Leave the kid over here. I'll bring him to his house. And while I go check for those mysterious hooded people that you talk about, that I'm sure that if I find them over there, I'll be able to put together whatever happened at the train, and then you'll be free to go.
Can I roll for stealth and try and take him onto the car without the police officer knowing?
No, you can roll for persuade if you want.
Oh yeah. Persuade is wait, let's give it a shot. Dang it!
He says, "Okay, well, I will see you next time. Whenever, please stay put until I come with news to you." And you guys pretty much are dismissed at that point. So where are you guys gonna go?
To that.
I guess
Restaurant.
just back to the hotel.
All right, you guys finally get back to the hotel. At this time it's around 6 o'clock, so it's starting to get dark outside slowly.
Lock the door, lock the car.
So you go into the room. A couple hours go by. Go ahead and roll listen.
Because we're being followed. Aren't we? Actually, I want to check if we're being followed before this.
Need to open back those sheets. Jack Green.
Would it be possible to check if we were followed while we went from the police station to the end?
No, yeah, you checked and you wasn't followed back then. At that point, or you at least you didn't
Alright.
Right, cause I would have
didn't
had
see
to dock hit
anybody
someone.
suspicious. No,
Night
you don't
of
hear
one
anything.
to 90.
At this
Alright.
point, you hear somebody knocking on the door really loud, like banging on the door. Boom, boom,
Which
boom.
door? Oh, which door? Our like
Your
the room
your
door.
your room's door.
Is there like a peephole or like the eye thing to see? Like glass
Yeah,
between
you
the
can
door,
look
yeah?
out.
Yeah.
Yep. You see that there's, I don't know, a lot of hooded people out there outside your room's
Ah,
door.
damn it.
Question: Are we on the first or like are we on the first floor or like a second floor?
First floor.
First floor.
Wait,
Is
I
there a
like the
window
window.
behind me?
I knew you
Yes,
was gonna
there's
say
very
that.
much a window behind.
The guns were taken, right?
No,
By the no, my guns were yeah, okay. But all right. I'll try to get. I'll check the window. If there is no one, I'll try to get out through the
okay,
window
go ahead and roll
with my stuff.
spot hidden.
Nice.
Uh,
All right,
I grab my shotgun
and
and just dive off the window.
go ahead and roll a 1d, I don't know, 1d5. You see that there's two people outside.
Outside the window.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
So
Okay, so
the door gets
Well, I
banged
have-
again. Boom, boom, boom. Says, we know you're there. Give us
Um,
the amulet.
Can I throw an object to try and scare
Well,
the
the-
people out of the way?
I would put the amulet in the case that I have, and the map I would keep in like in one of my pockets. Okay, so the two people outside the window, like, are they like next to it exactly, or where they at?
No, they're just out there. Just walking over there, making,
Oh.
just checking the area.
Is there a possibility I could sneak past them?
Oh, no, because you're gonna have to whether open the window or break it.
Yeah. Okay. The room, does the room itself have a bathroom, like a washroom?
No, the bathroom is outside of the bedroom.
Okay. I'll see if there's a place. Is there any place to hide in this? I would say, like,
Nope.
are there?
I just dive out the window.
There are people.
Okay, so you guys want to go out the
You know
window? Is that what he said?
Yeah, I'll go out of the window. I'll go
All
out
right.
the window. So the people outside are less than the inside, right?
Yes. Yes, much less.
Yeah, I'll try to get out the window.
But we're gonna call it right here. This is 10 o'clock.